So what are two things I commonly hear? As a client, I don't want to look fake. And as a patron or a person who's never done aesthetics, what is something that I commonly hear? Oh, I would never date a girl who has stuff done to herself. Or the other item is, man, that person looks so fake. I would never do that to myself. Let's address these two common things that we hear all the time when we return. I know we do a lot of procedural items here. I know we talk about different fillers and things like that, but one of the things I like to do is just educate on a whole as well. I'll bring up common concepts or things that clients will bring up to me that we can address here in the office as well. I'm really on YouTube so we can get a better understanding of aesthetics and some of the fears that come around it. And recently, one of my clients posted something on her Instagram that really resonated. I'm gonna read quote by quote. I may have to edit out some stuff. You know what annoys TF out of me? When men won't let their girlfriends get Botox or fillers because they're afraid of their girl looking fake. But they'll follow and drool over IG models with fake everything. I think that's a crying laughing face. Also, ladies, if your man won't let you get what you want with your money, leave his ass. I get that men are looking out for their lady, and I respect that, but most guys out there just don't know WTF they're talking about. So that quote really resonated with me in regards to what people consider fake or what people consider actually how they perceive other people when, in general, when they get aesthetic procedures done, or what perception they have of quote unquote the fake look. Now, I had a client who came in this morning. She's an influencer and a client of ours, and I asked her the same question. I said, when you post about this stuff, what's the reaction that people get from you? And we're gonna talk about that as well when we come back. So let's back it up a little bit and let's dive into this fear of looking fake or diving into this fear of people just going down the rabbit hole of this aesthetic procedure and what can occur and the changes that can impose on you. So when we discuss fake, this is something that's just so sensitive to people. So when people mention Botox and fillers in the regards of looking fake and changing yourself and things like that, I will return those questions as in, why do you get a haircut? Why do you get a certain haircut? Is it because you like that style? Is it because you're trying to change your look? Is it because you need a certain haircut to fit your certain image, your body type, your facial type? Or why do you dye your hair? Why do you color your hair? Why do you put on makeup? Why do you exercise every day? Why do you diet a certain way? It's because you're trying to achieve what your perception of health and beauty is. One person's health and perception of beauty is wrinkle reduction, volume enhancement, or overall sculpting themselves versus someone else who says, okay, I'm going to do that through moisturizer. I want to do it through creams. I want to do it through the way I cut my hair, style my hair. All those things are changing you. So why does one person define it as fake, whereas another person define it as style? Now, yes, of course, you can go overboard and you can go huge lips, you can go huge cheeks, you can do an aggressive eyebrow treatment that, yes, really drastically changes you. But once again, that's their perception of beauty. Yes, you can judge them, but do you need to call them out on such things as why are you trying to be fake? Why are you trying to change your image? Because once again, that's their perception of it. Now that quote that I read at the very beginning, that influencer that came in today, I asked her that same question. I said, hey, when you posted your aesthetic journey online, what is the feedback that you get? Is it positive? Is it negative? What's the feedback that you're getting? And she said for the most part, women are really receptive to it. They say, hey, I've wanted to do this all my life. I have these concern areas, but I didn't know how to approach it. And she got really positive feedback in regards to them saying thank you and how they can achieve this or what are the options out there. Now, a lot of the negative feedback that I will hear from females, and sometimes even males too, but I'll address females from this part. That quote mostly came from the males where they'll either one, give really negative feedback or just say, hey, why are you turning yourself so fake? The other thing that she mentioned to me was these guys will message her and say, why are you pumping yourself full of fillers? And I'll ask, how much fillers have we actually done on you? She's like, yeah, we've barely done anything. But once again, it's their perception. And that quote where she said, hey, these guys will complain about their girlfriends, their friends where you are naturally beautiful. Why are you trying to do these things? But yet on the flip side, their IG is filled with a bunch of these models that have had procedures done. So it's a very hypocritical item, and it's really not their place to really be this judgmental. Yes, these are influencers. Yes, these are models, and they're posting it. And yes, you have a right to comment on it, but there's a right way to comment, and then there's a negative breakdown a person's personality and self-esteem type of comments that really bugs me. Now that we take a step back from that and we talk about just aesthetics in general, when you come to me and we talk about the aging process, what is that process? It's volume loss, bone loss, muscle loss, fat loss, collagen loss. All those things make you age. So if age is changing you over time, then what is the argument about you changing it back? Now, if you want to reverse that aging process, we put back what you lost over time. We help correct those wrinkles that age has imparted on you. We correct the pigment and the damage that sun and the exposure to the environment has done to you. Now, if you want to go past that point and further enhance what you look like, or when you're young and you haven't had that damage or that aging process yet, but you still want to enhance, then what is wrong with that? Here's another great example for those who want to say the fake look or really call out people who get medical aesthetics done with Botox fillers. I had this one patient, she was born with a hereditary cleft lip. She had it surgically repaired. Now she's in her 20s, I believe. But that cleft lip has developed a scar where it really sucks in her lips and minimizes her lip on that side. So if that patient who had a cleft lip in her childhood, had it surgically repaired, and now has a scar she wants to repair, is she making herself look fake by putting in fillers to bring back her natural lip shape, to really help out with their scar, to help out with their self-esteem? Would it be appropriate for a person to call her out online or call her out in public to say that that's fake? So that's another way you can look at it, where if someone chooses to do Botox, chooses to do filler, it really irks me and it really bothers me in regards to when people say fake, 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 fake. So I hope that addresses some of the negativity that comes out of these aesthetic procedures. And really, when it comes to people posting about their journey, they're trying to do it from an educational standpoint. Appreciate that, learn from them. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. Doesn't mean you need to denigrate them about it. So hopefully that helps out some of my clients in regards to some of the negative feedback they get. And hopefully we as a society will stop judging people in regards to the aesthetic procedures they get or how they change themselves, whether it's from as little as a haircut or a full-blown facelift. Whatever the case is, we need to embrace each other and really help each other out, okay? So I'll speak to you guys later. We'll come back in another week and do another XL Minute. And then be on the lookout again for Leaders 30 coming out second Tuesday of next month, September. So that'll be our very first one, okay? So stay tuned. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.